Hey, I I got this thing called AFib, and my heart's not beating right, and it makes me really tired. I'm tired all the time, and my job is it's very intensive, a physical job. And I load trucks for 3 or 4 hours a day. And Thank God it's only 3 or 4 hours. And so my whole day is probably like 5 hours, because I gotta wake up and I gotta eat and I gotta wash myself and I gotta dress myself and I gotta travel to work and put in my hours, and then while I'm out there, I get my water, I get my gas, or I get my groceries. So my commute coming home is probably like 45 minutes to an hour. So it's it's a good 5 hour day, um, which is plenty, way more than, well, it's just right, because when I come home, I I always just crash out for an hour and a half or 2 hours, regardless. And I I really put in a lot uh, to build myself up so I can do my job. Um, I eat real well, and I take 400 milligrams of CQ10, and then I'm on about 30 milligrams of carotene every day, and then I'm taking D-ribose, um, special sugar, special fuel for the heart muscle, or muscles in general, but specifically for the heart. So I'm on the D-ribose, and then the blood thinner. The blood thinner doesn't really give me any energy. That nanokinase, it just helps prevent my strokes or aneurysms or whatever. And then I take like 6 caffeine pills, which one pill's like 2 cups of coffee. So I'm taking like 12 cups of coffee on top of all that caffeine, just so I can go and put in my 3 hour, do my job for 3 hours. And then I come home and I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and I go to sleep. But I have so much caffeine in my system, I wake back up and I'm up, normally, and I don't know, from 6 a.m. or 6:30 to like 1 p.m. or 2 p.m., and then I go to bed. But I wake up around 9, and I jump up and I take 2 caffeine pills, and then I go back to bed, and I lay around until about 10 o'clock or 10:20 when my alarm goes off, and um, give that caffeine a chance to get my system, and then I take the dogs out, and I come back in, and I wash up, I clean myself up, and I make my food, and then I make sure I get my CQ10 and all that stuff, and before work. But the heart condition makes me tired, really tired all the time. I'm really fucking tired, and um, I mean, how much more fucking CQ10 can I take? How much more D-ribose can I take? It's a sugar, and the consequences of taking that D-ribose, they say, promotes diabetes. So I was trying to wean myself off that shit, but it's a noticeable difference. And I had I guess, an AFib episode at work when I was taking very little D-ribose. My oxygen content was really low, I guess, and I was just breathing like I was hyperventilating for my entire break, 10 minutes. And well, after serious oxygen inhaling, I was able to get up and finish my job. But it was because I wasn't taking enough D-ribose. So the condition is associated with age, and not only like the bad American diet, and I'm an alcoholic, so I was drinking too much, way too much, and it was the alcohol, I guess, that really damaged my heart. Well, that and those nicotine pouches I was taking. I was taking nicotine to amplify the effects of narcotics. I was spending a lot of money on marijuana, and I wanted to get the best bang for my buck, so I was taking nicotine, and I think it was the nicotine really hurt my heart the most, and the combination of the nicotine and the alcohol. I've since had drinks. This year I've had like 4 drinks, and I like those 24 ounce what's it, iced teas. Those hard iced teas. You buy a can is 24 ounces, so I buy 2 of them, which is like five fucking beers or something, and it gives me good and drunk, and I'm happy. But that malt liquor is really hard on the heart. Yeah, I've only had 4 this year. The last time I drank, it wasn't that bad. The real culprit was that fucking nicotine, those pouches. But keeping that in the back of my head, alcohol is a player, and I think about drinking, but then I think about my heart, and I don't want it. And I'm off the marijuana, just because I can't hang with the anger. It does something to me. I don't think I'm special, but smoking as much as I was, my dopamine dispenser completely ran out, and I wasn't feeling any good emotion, and I couldn't express any good emotion, and everything that was coming out of me was just pure evil, hate, just really a lot of anger. And marijuana is nasty, and I can't handle it. So I'm staying off that just for my anger issues, and I've just been clean and sober, which isn't that bad because I'm so tired all the time. I don't really need marijuana to go to sleep. Just if I want to go to sleep, just wait an hour or two, and I'll nap off, doze off, and yeah, it's because I can't stay up any more than like 4 or 5 hours at a time, and then I gotta go to bed and then go lay down. And then that's my heart condition. So I'm 58, and they say this is associated with old age. So as it progresses, my heart will produce more and more cells that want to beat to their own drum, and my brain is telling the heart to beat at this pace, and these new heart cells are just doing whatever the hell they want to do, and they're not listening to anybody. So they're beating off over that way, and my brain's trying to say, no, you guys gotta stick to this, and it's just that's the problem. The mix-up signals, the new cells conflicting with my brain, and over time, I'm going to produce more and more of these AFib cells that don't want to cooperate properly. And right now, the doctor is telling me that it's manageable because it's on the upper aorta chambers, the upper part of the heart. But as time progresses, they will start growing in the middle chamber, the ventricles, and that's when I expire, because there won't be any heartbeat. You'll just shake, and there won't be no flow, and I'll probably be extremely tired because I won't be getting any oxygen. I'll be deprived of oxygen, and so once it starts shaking in that condition, I'll fall into cardiac arrest and I'll expire. That's probably how I'm going to go out, and it sucks. The timeline. They say up about 28 years. So this, I think this started right around 2021. So 28 years on that should take me to about 2049, if I'm really lucky. If I get the full 28 years, and I don't know how old I'll be at 2049. I guess that's a fine old age. Yeah, but that's what I'm looking at. So no matter how bad things get for me, I'm always going to be out there fighting for you, white America, and I will try to do my best to analyze the news and come out with my opinion of the current subject matters of the day, and just some advice from an old guy, to help steer the ship, help help the white community build itself up and become so strong you don't need any old man's protection, that you can take care of yourselves. Yeah, take care of yourselves, and it's I'll come back at some other time, and I'll see you guys somewhere else and some other place, and we'll continue on. Yeah, sure, why not? What's the alternative? A fairy tale fucking heaven? Fairy tale fucking hell? The bullshit that they tell fucking little kids so they behave. You're not little children. You're fucking grown ass white fucking people. Take care. Bye bye.